Hello and welcome back. This is David from the Personal Finance Squad. Now we're going to get into exercise 15, which are some optional items. So when we say optional, this is up to you if you'd like to have this in your budget. But these are also common things that you probably are going to pay for anyway. So you have to think of it as, am I going to pay for this thing or two, whatever it may be, out of my spending money? In that case, it might be higher because you aren't counting for these items over here, or it'll be lower because you are accounting for these items over here. So again, options are what we put here, but we have several things in life that we do. Someone could be in a gun club or go skating in a hockey league or take a cooking class. So there's so many things that people spend their money on that you need to decide what works for you. We just put some common things on here. So you can see that dining out is one. Incidentally, dining out is one of the best ways that people actually can reduce costs in their budget, because dining out just simply costs a lot of money. So if they choose to eat in, they can save probably a good 30% off their total grocery/dining out bill into their budget. Hair and nail appointments. So if you're a female, this is an important thing to you typically. Clothes, of course, we need clothes, and women like to shop. Maybe not as much, but clothes at some point or another, you're going to have to keep buying them throughout the year. Certainly people love to travel, so having a staple amount of money to put away in your travel every month is not a bad idea. And you can see, especially dining out, clothes, and travel were all in Jasper's budget. He added clothes and travel and dining out as separate line items when he received a raise. Music services, so this could be satellite radio, or maybe you pay for music or streaming on Pandora or something like that. And we just kind of mentioned this loosely as hobbies. Again, you might be in a cooking class or a gun club or play hockey or bowl in a league. Jasper bowled in a league is an example that we had a part of his budget. And then memberships, of course, could be magazines, something to the Science Center every year, the zoo, whatever it may be. These are things you may want to consider. And of course, you add in anything that you want. And again, as you keep adding these things and we're finish up these exercises pretty soon, you're going to see the budget develop and you're going to find out, do I have money left over? And if I don't, I'm going to have to make some changes. Or if I have money left over, is it too much? Do I need to put it to other places? This is about balance of living today and planning for tomorrow. So as we keep going here, just play with the numbers. This is going to be an ongoing exercise in your class with your students and your instructor about the decisions they've made, and then you'll keep tweaking this as you go. So one last thing here, if you do need some help, again, ask the adult person about the things they're spending it on. And if you don't know what things cost, of course, like a music service is easy to figure out. If you wanted to take a cooking class or bowling league, you can make a phone call. A membership, you can call on all these things. You can say, my mom, for example, I go up when I get my haircut, my nail appointment, what's it cost? Or if not, just call up on the phone and call something down the block. There's hairstyle salons just about every corner, and you can figure these things out. So just play with it and you'll come up with a number that works. Okay, so thanks for joining, and we're going to see you in the next exercise, which is life insurance. Okay, we will see you there, and thanks for joining.